Hello friends, good afternoon. Gosh, it's a busy week. It's Saturday and I'm heading to the hand-built show in Austin. So there's just so many things going on this week. There's MotoGP, there's the hand-built show, there's a bunch of MotoGP like bike meetup parties this past week. There was also a 1901 rally, which I believe is more of a cruiser event. I'm not quite sure, I haven't been to it, but it's out in Kernville, which is a little bit far, not far, but it's out west of Austin. Also I think Fandango was happening. That's closer to Fredericksburg, I believe. That's kind of primarily a cruiser event, but all bikes are welcome, and they have some dirt track racing and some other cool things. I went last year. And so I'm squeezing in the hand-built show in between. Friday I went to MotoGP, and Sunday I'm going to MotoGP. So today I'll hit up the hand-built show, see some cool custom bikes. Right now I gotta get some gas though. I'm gonna take the fun way downtown, which is kind of a tracks west of downtown. It goes through some nice twisties, and which adds about 45 minutes to the ride, but I don't care. Any excuse to have fun on some twisty fun roads, right? Alright, so I'm gonna go get gas and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm here coming into downtown off the back roads, slipping in the side door. There's downtown, ever growing downtown Austin. Look at that. Building, building, building. Yeah, so this is the Colorado River. So the Statesman building is just off to our left here. Right, I'm here. It's my bike. Boop boop. Just walking up, gotta walk up to the front, buy a ticket, get in. I think it's like 25 bucks. That's worth it. It's got a lot of cool bikes inside. Lots of bikes here. These are all attendees just hanging out, checking out the show.
That's the only thing he sends out.
friends, we're here with our new buddy, Dr. Jwes, here at the Hand Built Show, Austin, Texas. How's it going?
How's it going, man? Nice
Good,
to meet you.
good to meet you.
Yeah, man.
So, tell us a little bit about your Honda you got in there.
I have a 1975 CB750 that's 750K originally, and I've redone it to like dirt style kind of scrambler build that maybe the factory would have made back in the 70s. So it retains a lot of its original components like the front end and the rear end of the suspension, but it's been massaged to handle better. I race a bike in Arma in Formula 750, so I know the bikes really well. And I like to keep them era because it's sexy. And it's a little more thrilling when it tries to get away from you and it's not so predictable. I think that's what makes the bike so exciting. But it's got a Porsche 911 Irish green on the color and a fantastic wool seat it's called Pepita. And it's amazing to the touch. It looks great. It complements the green. Cognito Moto has provided a lot of really beautiful parts like the airbox. Joker Machine provided the gas cap, the valve cover caps, and the horn, and a bunch of little bits that are just fantastic. And knobby tires for that dirt style look. It's not something you're gonna jump, but you can take it on a fire road and have a pretty good time on it. It's got a hot street cam in it, which makes the bike bark real nice. It has a great idle to it. I wish you guys can hear it because it's cute and it looks great, but the thing is nasty. And once you get on that thing, you want to blow every stop sign and, what speed limit, but you got to take it easy, but it is a blast to enjoy. The bike's name is Gypsy, and it's got some bedazzling, some hidden crystals around it, and other gypsy-like things hidden on the bike, which I like to see the viewers look for and find, and just kind of adds to the charm. But it's coming out of a company called Formula 750. That's my company, and I just built CB750s. It's a love affair, it's a passion, and
For sure.
Yeah.
And then you came in from LA.
I came in from Los Angeles. This is my third year.
Yeah, okay, third year. Cool. Very cool. All right,
3 years in a row, and we'll keep coming back. And it's just such a good community. And I mean, come on, you're in Texas, in Austin. It's legendary to begin with. So yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, thanks for introducing the bike. That was awesome.
Yeah, man.
And enjoy the rest of your weekend here, man.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Thanks a lot.
All right, cheers, guys.
All right, guys, we're here with my new friend Mike. Mike, how's it going?
Going good.
So you've got this really cool Yamaha here. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's a 1995 Yamaha TZ250. It was a road racer from the factory. It's a 250cc two-stroke V-twin motor, and it's an aluminum frame, all aluminum, gas tank and everything, extremely light, 225 pounds. Wow. No starter. It's a push start or a roll the wheel, rear wheel start bike. They didn't even come with a starter. And it's before Moto 2 was 4-stroke, there were 2-strokes and there were 252 strokes. So like Valentino Rossi won the 250 championship on a 252 stroke. Then they turned 4-strokes. So this one is a 95. I bought it from an old road racer. I'm an old road racer myself. I bought it from a guy, and then he powder coated the frame black, which I stripped off, polished it all myself, and took it down to every nut and bolt, and either refurbished or replaced everything that I could. And the parts were extremely difficult to find. You had to go all over the world really to find the parts. But it took me a while, but I gathered them all up, and I was going to race it, but I'm just too big and too old these days. So I figured I'd just make it a nice showpiece and possibly sell it someday to someone who wants to race it. They are racing them again over in the Isle of Man during the Classic, so they're regaining popularity, the two-stroke 250s. Back when I was road racing, a good 252 stroke, like when Colin Edwards was riding one, would run right up front with a 1,000cc, street bikes in the Open A class. So they're as fast as the 1,000 around Texas World. I know that from the lap times, but they're very fast because they're so light and powerful. They make right under 100 horsepower, but at 225 pounds, the power to weight ratio is incredible. So that's what it is, and it's all rebuilt and everything. I have a huge amount of spare parts. So if I ever sell the bike, which I'm going to sell it, the spare parts will go with it. I have enough to rebuild the motor probably a couple times.
Yeah, well, it's a beautiful bike, and you mentioned you're probably in the market to maybe get rid of it or sell it. And
yeah.
how can someone get in touch with you?
Well, if you take a picture of that right there, there's my email and my phone number are on the place card right down there. So I live here in Austin, Texas. So my email address is cycleryan01@aol.com. Cycle, CYCLERYAN01.
Okay, I'll put a little screenshot of that on there, and hopefully someone will grab this beauty up. It's really awesome looking.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
It's very nice to meet you. Thanks.
Good.
this the 101?
The 101, yeah.
That's sweet. All right, friends, we're here with my buddy Ricky. What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Good to see you here at the Built Show. So, Ricky is one of the ambassadors with Indian, and we're here at the Indian big area they got here at the Hand Built Show. And they just came out with their whole new line of bikes, and the one that I think a lot of people are excited about is this new Scout. So what's the maybe top 3 to 5 big differences between the old and the new?
So for those of you who don't know, I own the previous Scout model, the Indian Scout Bobber, which is this version. This is the new version of it. So 3 things that are new of this bike. One of the main things is a bigger engine. My engine, the previous engine, was 1133 cc's, 100 horsepower. This one's 1250. It's 111 horsepower on some models. And then another really big difference is the steel frame. If you look at the other bike over there, you'll see that that's a cast aluminum frame, and then this one's a steel tube frame all around. So it's more customizable, and yeah, that's something that I'm really a fan of. And another really big thing is the gauge. On the new models, you have 2 options. You could go to the traditional gauge like this one right here, but it has fuel gauge, it has mileage, it has riding modes, and it has traction control. So they brought a lot of technology.
Oh, wow.
And another one of the things that you could do is upgrade it to the touchscreen, which you'll see on that other model down there.
Oh, so it's like a TFT?
Yeah,
TFT, like
yeah.
the Sport Chief had, right?
Like the Sport Chief, like the FTR.
How's the suspension? Any changes, or is it pretty much the same? Or
I haven't ridden this one, so I'm not sure how it compares to my suspension, which is not great. But I rode the 101 Scout, which will show the pictures now in video, and that one has piggyback suspension, inverted front forks, and the ride is completely different. Big fan of it. And then the 101 Scout also has a double Brembo disc in the front.
oh, wow,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah. So
how
they
about
upgraded.
how about the riding position? Pegs in the same place, or?
So with the 101 Scout, which is again the one that I rode, you have the option of 6-inch risers with forward controls. That's how it comes. But they already have aftermarket parts. And actually, Indian Motorcycle, they brought up the 10-inch risers and mid controls, which I haven't tried, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. So what color are you getting?
I'll probably go with the red, man. I'll probably go with the red.
All right. Very cool.
If I buy it. Wink, wink.
If All right, Ricky, thanks so much,
yeah,
man.
thank you, brother. It's a pleasure.
Cool. All right, everybody, we're here with my new friend Andreas. How's it going?
Hey, good.
Good to see you, man. I just checked out your booth there, and you've got some really cool machines for machining parts and for motorcycles and many other things. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so we make the Coast Runner, which is a desktop CNC mill. It's a 3-axis desktop mill. You can mill materials, anything from aluminum even to titanium as well. We have a lot of options in terms of aluminum and materials. The machine is very small. It's about the size of a microwave. It's about 45 pounds, so it's very easy to move around, take anywhere. It's fully programmable. It's open source.
And what size are you limited to? From really small to way, what's the biggest piece you can put in there approximately?
Right. So you can fit something about 9 by 4 by 3 inches. It's kind of your biggest piece. It's really good for customization, for education.
Emblems. There's like lots of motorcycle parts are going to be that size. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool. So do you do a lot of work with motorcycle people or?
Not yet. We're barely starting with a motorcycle crowd. We see a lot of interest, and we're actually going to be making a part here during the show. Maybe
cool.
We'll take some video later.
And you guys are located here in Austin, right?
We are in Austin, Texas.
Okay, what's the name of the company?
Coast Runner.
Coast Runner, here in Austin, making up some cool metal parts.
Thank you, yeah.
All right, it's very nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Okay, I'm walking into the sun. All right, that's it for the show. Walked the whole thing, fun, met some cool people. And I'm gonna head home before the sun goes down. There's a big line in front of me still for these, for the stunt show. Look at that. All right, well, hope you enjoyed that. I did last year's show. Go check that out if you want to see what was here last year compared to this year. And we'll see you next time. Later.